Hey there, junior detectives, and welcome to headquarters. I'm your lead investigator, and today we've got a massive case on our hands, the case of the missing words. That's right, words have vanished from our stories, and it's our job to find them. But these aren't just any words. We're on the hunt for a specific group of culprits, called nouns. Now, what in the world is a noun? Well, that's our first clue. A noun is a word that names a person, a place, a thing, or an idea. Think of it like a name tag for everything in the universe. Your name is a noun. The room you're in is a noun. The device you're watching this on, you guessed it, it's a noun. So, grab your magnifying glass and your thinking cap, because we're about to dive deep into the world of words and become official noun detectives. Our investigation starts with splitting these noun suspects into two main gangs, the common nouns and the proper nouns. Let's start with the first group, the common nouns. These guys are the general, everyday words. They're not specific. If I say detective, I could be talking about any detective in the world. If I say city, it could be any city on the planet. And if I say dog, it could be any floppy-eared, tail-wagging pup. See, words like detective, city, and dog are common nouns. They name a general type of person, place, or thing. Let's look for some clues around our detective agency. I see a desk, a lamp, and a chair. All of those are common nouns. They're things, but they're general things. I could go to any office and find a desk, a lamp, and a chair. They're common. Now it's your turn. Look around you. What common nouns do you see? Maybe a book, a window, a carpet, or a parent. You're getting it. These common nouns are everywhere, hiding in plain sight. All right, detectives. Time to turn up the heat and investigate our second group of suspects, the proper nouns. Now these are the big shots, the VIPs of the noun world. Unlike common nouns, proper nouns are super specific. They name a particular person, place, or thing. And here's a top secret clue to help you spot them. They always, and I mean always, start with a capital letter. For example, the common noun detective becomes a proper noun when I say my name is Detective Alex. See? Alex is specific, and it starts with a capital A. The common noun city becomes a proper noun when we talk about a specific place, like Paris or Tokyo. And that common noun dog, if we give him a name like Sparky, then Sparky is his proper noun. It's his special, unique name. What about the days of the week, like Monday, or months, like July? Those are proper nouns too, because they name a specific day and a specific month. Think about your favorite cartoon character. Is it SpongeBob SquarePants? That's a proper noun. What about your school's name? That's a proper noun too. You see, proper nouns give us the specific details we need to solve our cases. Okay, team. Let's put our detective skills to the test with a lightning round of our common or proper. I'm going to give you a noun, and you shout out whether it's a common noun or a proper noun. Ready? Let's go. First up, country. Is it common or proper? It's common. It could be any country. But what if I say Canada? That's a proper noun. It's a specific country. Great job. Next one, teacher. Common. It's a general person. But if I say Mrs. Davis, proper, it's a specific teacher's name. You're on fire. How about this? Building, common, right? But what about the Empire State Building? You got it. That's a proper noun. It's a specific, famous building. Last one, a tricky one. Ocean. That's a common noun. But what if I'm talking about the Pacific Ocean? That's a proper noun. You guys are amazing. You've successfully categorized our noun suspects. By knowing the difference between a general clue and a specific clue, we can solve any mystery. Now, every good detective needs to know how to use their clues effectively. Let's practice building some case files, or as you might call them, sentences. A sentence needs nouns to make sense. Let's start with only common nouns. The girl threw the ball to the dog in the park. In that sentence, we have 4 common nouns: girl, ball, dog, and park. It's a good sentence, but it's a bit general, isn't it? We don't know which girl, which dog, or which park. It's like a blurry photo. Let's clear it up by adding some proper nouns. What if we say, Sarah threw the frisbee to Rover at Central Park? Wow, look at that. The picture is so much clearer. Sarah is a specific girl. Rover is a specific dog. And Central Park is a specific place. We've even upgraded ball to a more specific type of toy, frisbee, which is still a common noun unless it's a brand name. See how combining common and proper nouns makes our stories and our reports so much more detailed and interesting. It's the key to cracking any case. Let's do one more together. Our starting case file reads, the man drove his car to the restaurant. What are our nouns? Man, car, and restaurant. All common nouns. Pretty vague, right? Now let's bring in the specifics. We need to upgrade our common nouns to proper nouns. Who is the man? Let's call him Mr. Jackson. What kind of car is it? Or what brand? Maybe a Tesla. And which restaurant did he go to? Let's say Olive Garden. Now let's read our new improved case file. Mr. Jackson drove his Tesla to Olive Garden. So much better. We went from a mysterious, unknown man to a clear scenario. This is why nouns are so important. They are the building blocks of our language, the main subjects and objects in our sentences. Without them, we wouldn't be able to talk about anything. They are the who, what, and where of every story. Great work today, detectives! You have officially cracked the case of the missing words. We've learned that nouns are words that name a person, place, thing, or idea. We've identified the 2 main gangs, the general common nouns, which are everywhere, and the specific proper nouns, which always start with a capital letter and give us those crucial details. You've proven you can spot them in the wild, categorize them, and use them to build clear and detailed reports. You've gone from being rookie cadets to full-fledged noun detectives. Remember, every time you read a book, write a story, or even just talk to a friend, you're using nouns. Keep your eyes peeled, keep practicing, and you'll be a master word sleuth in no time. The world of words is a giant mystery, and you now have one of the most important keys to unlocking it. Thank you so much for joining our investigation today at Detective Headquarters. You all did an incredible job. The world of language is full of exciting cases to solve, and we're just getting started. If you had fun solving the mystery of nouns with us, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. That way, you won't miss out on our next big case. Keep your detective skills sharp, and we'll see you on the next investigation. Case closed.